Good evening.
Hello and welcome to our special Super 100 scenario episode celebration extravaganapalooza. That's a mouthful. How you doing, man?
It is. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm very excited. We got an awesome scenario for tonight. For those of you sticking around, if you watch this whole episode, you might hear a little bit later a special prize giveaway. So be sure to watch and listen through all of this. Don't just jump to any one particular part because I'm going to bury it somewhere into the recording here. I think a 100 episodes deserves some kind of little giveaway, wouldn't you say?
Sounds good to me.
Right, well, I will do so. But first, let me tell you a little bit about our scenario this evening. We left off last time with the Battle of Nisus, as I recall, and that was sort of our first introduction to, at the time, General Aurelian. Now, tonight, we're going to feature one of the few soldier emperors in Roman history, and that is now Emperor Aurelian. He will succeed, with a little bit of a headache in between, he will succeed Claudius II. And now he is in charge, and with the heavy weight of that laurel comes all of the problems that Rome is still enduring here in the 3rd century AD, as we lovingly have referred to it as the time of troubles or the time of crisis. This is no exception tonight. Once again, we are facing old foes from the north, the Alemanni. More specifically, when I was doing the research of this, it turned out that these are not just any Germanic tribes. These are the Juthungians, or the Jutlanders, which we remember from way, way back when we were dealing with the barbarians. These are the folk from up in Denmark way that migrated so far south. Tonight we're going to see, of all the few episodes that we're going to be working with and showcasing about Aurelian and his prowess on the battlefield, tonight, sadly, not one of them. This is probably the low point of his career as a leader and a general. That is specifically because the Alemanni have sprung a trap on the Romans. So they are invading from the north. And let me give you a little bit of background information here, and then we'll bring it all sort of back together. After the death of Claudius II, or Gothicus Maximus in 270, his brother Quintilius proclaimed himself emperor. However, much of the standing Roman military refused to recognize him as the emperor. As was common in this time of crisis, they instead acclaimed Aurelian, the hero of the campaign against the Goths, as the rightful emperor. Aurelian faced and then defeated Quintilius to become the sole emperor of Rome in 272, declaring that the time under Quintilius to be that of usurper. With the emperor came all the problems that surrounded Rome: a fractured empire, separated into personal fiefdoms, near economic collapse, and recovery from a series of border invasions, which we've seen. This time, rather than invasion from the Goths, the invaders were the Alemanni tribe known as the Juthungian, who took the opportunity to cross through the Alpine passes into the northern Po Valley of Italy. Aurelian was otherwise engaged with a series of battles to keep the Vandals at bay from their repeated attempts to cross through the Danube Valley into Pannonia. While he was successful there, he learned of the Alemanni's incursions into the Po Valley. He then assembled his several legions and turned them back towards Italia. When they arrived in Mediolanum, Aurelian received news that the Roman city of Placentia had been sacked by the Alemanni, and they were thought to be moving further south toward Rome. Aurelian sent messengers ahead of these tribesmen, demanding an immediate surrender and no further progress southward. The unknown Alemanni leaders rejected these demands and accepted the challenge to fight, saying, quote, "We will show you how a free people can fight." So Aurelian then moved into the woods south of Placentia to try to put the Roman legions between the horde and Rome. However, the Alemanni had expected this, and they arrived first, so they ambushed Aurelian's army, causing devastating casualties. Now, sadly, we don't have direct battle information of this. This is actually an associate. It's called the anonymous continuation of Cassius Dio, so somebody who worked with Cassius Dio continued his work. However, Aurelian managed to escape back toward Rome, took what was left of his army. Now Rome is going to get the word of the approaching Alemanni, and this is going to set the citizenry into panic as they start to expect that the city will be sacked. And that's where we're going to leave off the story tonight. It will continue next week. Why don't you, of course, tell us a little bit about the war council facing us?
So tonight we're playing to 5 banners. That could be a very quick game, or it could be a very long game. The barbarians get to move first. They'll have 6 command cards. The Romans move second. They have 4 command cards. The Imperial Legion rule is in effect for all the Roman troops, so that means medium forces can still throw spears. The river is only passable at the 3 fords, and you can see that they're the light little indentations on the river. Otherwise, the river is unpassable. And there we go.
Well, that seems like kind of underwhelming for our Super 100th episode, magnificent celebration of Palooza.
Sometimes simple is better.
That's true.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, they call me simple, so I must be pretty awesome, I guess. I don't know. All right, so I'm going first, so I will draw my 6 command cards because of that ambush that we mentioned, that they have sprung on the Romans here.
Because the Romans have an ambush, they only get a paltry 4 cards. All right, I have my meager hand of cards.
And I have my fantastic 6 cards. Maybe. We'll see. Well, allow me to wish you, for 100th time, good luck.
Well, thank you. And good luck to you as well. Spring your trap.
Yes. How best to
Unknown
do that?
barbarian leader.
Okay. Well then, fine. Let's start with those light troops that are just hanging out everywhere. And I could do up to 6 of them.
Hidden in the forest.
That's right. So I will activate all 6 of these. And we'll commence throwing. Start on my left. And we'll see what they can do against these right here. So 2 dice. And they get a hit. Second volley from this guy's over here. Same target. Also getting a hit.
Uh-oh.
And they seem to be zoomed in on them. Let's try that third one. 2 dice from them. Nothing from that. And then go after these light bow here out in the open. 2 dice. Getting a hit.
Some effective firing tonight.
Well, let's see how long it lasts. Let's do the same thing from these light bowmen. We'll start an artillery duel with them. 2 dice. Oh, should have gone with something else. Okay, let's do this last one here. 2 dice. Nothing. All right. We will. And back to you.
All right. Foiled here for card choices. Order 3 units in the center. Those 3. We'll target those auxilia hiding in the trees. So we're capped at 2 dice for this. I do have leader support.
Okay.
Nothing.
They will come out from behind the trees and the rocks and attack back. And hit once and force a retreat.
Now attack as well. There's a hit.
2 dice back out. There we go. There's a hit. Well then, let's have a party. An equine party.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Yeah, you got 6 spotted units. You're good.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. across the ford.
Mm.
All right. Protect that flank. Okay, let's start here. And he's going to go with 4 dice because of charge. 4 dice plus leader. Oh! Okay. So you get the first strike.
You know what your die roll is, so they're wiped out. But do they take you down first? They do not.
Okay.
So 1 hit, and then they're gone.
All right. So then I will advance. Move 1. And I still have the full 4 dice for the whole turn, so I might as well use it again here on these guys. Unnamed Centurion, 4 dice, plus leader. 3 hits. Here's a leader check. He's fine.
All right, 5 dice back.
That will take him out.
That'll do it.
Alright. And that is all for that side. So here we'll do this one. Against your light bow there. What would they like to do? Alright.
Evade.
So
Of course.
4 dice looking for green circles only. Just get 1, but a great evade. Okay. And sadly, the other one has nothing to attack, so that ends. Go ahead and draw your card first. Okay. And that is all for me.
2 on my left. Those 2. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2.
He's a wicked horseman.
Okay. After your horses as they ford the river.
I believe that's 2 in and 2 out, right?
Mm-hmm. So here we go. A hit.
And I will strike back with 2 out. Nothing. We'll do a leadership any section. It's the leader's hex plus 3 additional. And we'll do there. All right, we'll start with flinging spears across the river at Aurelian. 2 dice. Getting a hit. Here are leader check. It's fine. Next we will have 2 dice from this auxilia up here against your medium. Getting a hit.
2 hits.
Oh, I do have a leader.
You have
yes.
a leader.
Ah.
Yeah. All right. 2 dice back into the woods. Hits as well.
Right. These gentlemen will go after them. 2 dice plus leader. Forcing a retreat. And medium cavalry with leader against your heavy. 3 dice plus leader bonus. Getting the last hit. Here's the leader check. He's fine.
I'll just go back there, I guess, for now. Since you can't go through the river. Oh, do you want to come after him?
Well, actually, I'm going to attack that unit right there. So it's 3 dice plus leader. And that wipe them out. That will be all for them. Back to you.
Outflanked. Those 4 units. All right. We'll start over here with Aurelian attacking your cavalry still in the river with 2 dice. 1 more hit.
And here's 2 back. Nothing.
All right. These lights will attack out of the river with 2 dice and leader support.
We will
There
stand.
you go. Nothing. Unless you want to retreat.
No, that's all right. I'll do 2 back with leader. A hit and a retreat.
All right. Auxilia attacking your medium cavalry. 3 dice.
Sadly hemmed in.
2 hits.
2 hits. Savage swordsmanship. 3 dice back. Ooh, one of everything.
Auxilia will try and finish them off.
Close. Two on the right. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And he will attack. Unnamed Centurion. 3 dice, looking for a leader symbol. He does not get one. He got nowhere to go.
If the leader cannot evade a minimum of 1 hex, he is eliminated.
There you go. So that was an evasion because I missed, so I do not get to follow up. And that is all.
What are some light troops? Those 4. Light bowman taking a pot shot at those medium cav. Ooh, good hit.
It was a good hit.
Auxilia attacking them as well with 3 dice.
Ouch.
Hooray!
Keeping it close.
Light cav will try and harass those bowmen in the trees. So 2 dice. Nothing.
2 dice back. 1 hit.
And then 2 dice at that medium cav. Loose.
Ouch.
There's a hit. And a leader check. Ooh.
That would have been ugly. Well, let's see if we can make them pay for their impertinence.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do 2 dice plus leader bonus. It's one hit.
2 dice back. Nothing.
3 dice from these guys, plus leader bonus. And there you have it.
Well struck, sir.
Well, thank you. I like this one because it's been a while. I guess it's been a little bit, at least 3 or 4 scenarios since we've had a brief affair. But there's a lot you can do in this one, depending on, of course. Even with 6 cards on this one, I was like, well, there's some stuff that you do get some dreck. The fords here are a nice touch. When you decided to go here instead of crossing over, I thought that was a very bold choice. Now, were you expecting to follow up and bring this guy forward at some point?
Yeah, but I didn't have the card.
Yeah. But I mean, even with 3 to 5, that's still pretty good for this scenario. Yeah, I mean, you got 2 good ones right there at the right time with those mediums surrounding the medium cavalry and all that stuff. So good on you. As per usual, we will now take our quick break, and we'll be right back to swap sides.
Okay.
And we are back with round 2. Now
Round 2. Fight.
I get to take the erstwhile Romans with my.
And I get
cards.
6 cards.
Yeah, let's see what you can do with them there, buddy boy. Okay.
Interesting.
I have 4 cards. I don't think you'll need it as the Alemanni, but good luck.
Thanks, and good luck to you. Because you'll need it as the Romans. It's a rough way to go.
Yeah.
So I'm going to order some medium troops into battle. Those 6 units. Okay.
This looks vaguely familiar, except for the warrior bit.
We'll start going left to right with the foolish attack. So medium cav going after those medium infantry in the open ground. 3 dice with leader support. Whoa!
Wow. Whoop. And 3 back. Let me take my hits there. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button there.
All right. So, well, I mean, if you want, I think you'd want to keep. Do you want? Oh, I guess you don't want to keep that. You got to roll 4 dice. What a shame.
Yeah. Let me roll 1 more die. Here we go. So, all right. So 2 retreats, which you only have to do 1, and a hit.
All right, but that wipes me out. Okay, over here, we'll attack with the warriors first. So warriors attacking those light bowmen.
I believe they will evade.
They will evade. So 4 dice, looking for some green circles. Got some.
Decent hit.
And Horsey is going after that Auxilia. 3 dice with leader support. 2 hits.
Avenge me, my Auxilia. 1 hit.
And that cav will try and finish them off with 3 dice. Ooh.
That hurts right there, man. Here's 3 dice back. And a hit that you have to take.
Yep. I'll stand. I won't use the retreat.
Okay.
All right. Not as earth-shattering as I hoped it would be.
I'll do 3 in the center. Those 3. 2 from there, plus leader support. Getting 2 hits.
2 back.
Ooh. Oof. Bloody day in the woods today. And then we will throw a spear at your medium cav there. 1 spear. No, nothing. And this one over here, we'll throw a spear at there. A retreat, which you may or may not take.
I'll stand.
I figured.
I, too, will order 3 units in the center. Being those 3, we'll go start left to right here. So 2 dice out of the woods on those mediums. Ooh.
We have to take 1. So that is 1 block. And then 2 back with leader bonus. Wiping them out.
Okay, this auxilia will try and finish them off. 2 dice with leader bonus. And these guys will throw a couple of spears from out of the woods. But 2 wrong colors.
Outflanked. Go. All right, we are going to do that one. So 3 dice. Getting a hit.
And a flag. That I'll ignore. And hit you back with 3. Nothing. Again, getting the wrong colors.
Alright, and then heavy against your medium cavalry. They will evade, so it's 5 dice looking for 3 blue triangles. I get 1 blue triangle. Here is Leader Jack. He is okay. That completes my move.
All right, auxilia with 3 dice going after that medium. Auxilia going after those bowmen.
And they will evade.
Well evaded.
Do 4 on the left. Do those 3, and then what to do with this guy?
Send him home.
Go here. So, he's going to attack there with 5 dice plus leader bonus. We interrupt this battle outcome to tell you about the special giveaway contest for this 100th episode. Peter and I appreciate all of the support that we've gotten so far with this series of Commands and Colors Ancients playthrough, and we want to look to the future. The question of Epic Ancients has come up constantly, and I've held off talking about how we're going to do this. We want to include 6 lucky winners to participate in an Epic Ancients game episode that we will record in a future time. Peter will take one army commander, and I will take the other, of course. Now is your chance to be one of the 6 players who will command our field units. If you've never played a game of Epic Ancients, this is your time to try it. Here's how the contest works. You can enter simply by sending an email to my email address right up there at the top of this video. Make sure your subject line says CCA Contest, like I'm showing you here on the screen. That will get you 1 entry into the contest. But if you'd like to get 3 additional entries into the drawing, all you need to do is tweet or retweet a link to this video on Twitter, and be sure to tag me, my tag's right up there at the top too, at Farsol4, and you could also throw in at GMT Games like I'm showing you here. Or you can simply tweet a link to my YouTube channel or any Commands and Colors Ancients playlist that you like. But you must tag me to get the 3 extra entries. Please send a screenshot to my email just to make sure you get credit for your tweet. This contest will only run from July 2nd until July 31st, 2022. The drawing will be held during the first week of August. No entries will be accepted after July 31st. For those of you watching this sometime in the future, a maximum of 4 entries will be given to each participant. Thank you again for all of your viewing and feedback and support over the years. Now back to your battle. 3 hits.
Okay, 3 dice back. 1 hit.
Check leader. Alright. Okay.
Line command. That block. Warriors going after the heavies first with 4 dice.
Ooh.
2. Check.
We'll give you back 5 with a leader. 2 hits. There's a leader check. Ooh, close.
All right, auxiliary will try and finish them off with 3 dice. There we go. See if I can't get that roll again. Either check. Nope.
Okay, and we will evade back to there.
And auxilia against that light bowman who are pinned against the river. 3 dice. 2 hits.
2 back. 1 hit. Do some medium troops.
We got 3 of those on the field.
I do. Alright, we'll start with these guys. They'll throw a spear into the woods. Show of force. Getting nothing.
Okay.
Here, we'll do 3 dice. Oh, man.
Looks familiar.
Does.
3 dice back. 1 hit.
Yeah. The dice still hate me, man. They still hate me. Let's see if I can get some flags on this one. How about some flags here? Can I have some flags? 3 dice? Nope.
Got a hit.
Got a hit.
I got 2.
Grr. This game vexes me.
2 on the left. 3 dice.
Damn.
There it is. There's your flag.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now's your chance to tie it up. To at least tie the last game.
Well, that's my hope. But it all ends in ashes. I'll do mounted charge.
Ooh,
So 1, 2, 3.
you could do it.
You can't do
Long
it.
shot, but
All right, let's do this. That one will stay there. Okay, we'll start this one here. We're looking at 4 dice against your medium cav.
okay.
Rage! Damn it.
It could have worked.
Yeah, it never worked. Let's just, for the grins, let's see what this guy would have gotten against here. 3 dice.
In theory,
nothing.
that guy should have gone. Nope, you got another hit, another attack.
I know. I'm just saying. You did something, and yeah. That would have taken him. No, it wouldn't have. Nope. No. So it was predestined to fail. The gods mock me yet again. So final score then, as I'm showing it here, is Peter had 8 and I had 7. So you take it by 1. Luckily, it's not a huge blowout, but proving yet again that sometimes the closest margin is the biggest heartbreak in these because, I mean, I had 2 shots at this guy. 2! And, stalwart he is. Alright, well, what do you think of this one? I don't know, I'm just going to sit here and grumble.
It is a little lopsided. It feels like, I mean, you did it much better than I did with firing from the trees first and then me getting up into those trees and being capped at 2 dice and with your leaders all around you. So, yeah, it's interesting to see a scenario that actively uses force for a change, too.
Yeah.
Certainly, the terrain elements in this one are certainly interesting because you're always thinking about, well, here I'm at 2. Here we're capped at 2 dice. You know, whether it's in the ford or in the forest. We both ran into situations where we were pinned against the river.
Right.
You know, I foolishly with my leader, and then you with your bowman got caught.
Yeah. Well, and even after I moved that, I was like, you know what? I should probably move him up against the 2 cavalry there, just so he has support. Because I knew, because you and I think alike, when I put him on that wing, I said, is he going to come marching out? Yeah, he probably is, but it was too late at that point, and you did the line command, did not disappoint. I don't think this one is particular. Well, I think it's lopsided in the fact that it does represent the historical, the historiosity is what I like to call it. It was an ambush on the Romans, so for the Alemanni to take both games, that's what I would expect on this one. And with 2 equal players such as you and I think 5-3, 5-3 is, or what I would have hoped for, but obviously 5-3, 5-2 is still pretty darn close. I really like the terrain in this one. Yes, you have to make decisions about how can you. I mean, the Romans have a potent center force there with the 2 mediums and the heavy and a leader, but you're not going to do much with it.
But they're hampered by the forest.
Exactly. So, choices were made. There were a couple times there where I was just. I hate to blame the dice, but I was stymied by the failure up here to. Get what I thought was a decent attack on that one, and then of course over here. So in cases where I just needed, it's back to the X-1 thing. I need 3 to kill him. Oh, you got 2. I need just 2 to get him. Oh, you get 1. So move along, kid. Stop rolling dice around here. But yeah, it's a fun scenario. It's quick. I mean, we're officially at raw time. We're at less than an hour. We're 10 minutes shy of an hour, and that's. With discussion. That's the Battle of Placentia. Hooray! And it's our 100th episode. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Hooray!
Well, thank you very much to everyone who has been with us below these mini scenarios. We've hit the century mark, and if you've been along for the whole ride, we really appreciate that. It's never too late to click that subscribe button. If you just happen upon these every week, that means YouTube's doing a pretty good recommendation job. But otherwise, click that like and subscribe if you got a moment. Thank you very much to our donors. Here is our list of monetary supporters right here. So thank you very much to everybody out there that kicks in a few shekels each and every month. It does keeps
the hard drive spinning.
That's right, it does. And I'm looking forward to try. Peter's shown me up with this Yeti mic of his, and I think I need to get a Yeti set up with a boom and everything. I don't know. Peter, always a pleasure, man. I can't wait to see next week what's in store for us. I know Aurelian is going to probably feature prominently in that, and wherever the next story takes us. So, thanks for the great games tonight.
Well, here's to 100 more, and I'll see you at episode 200.
Yeah.
I figure by that point we'll be well into medieval. Another game.
Without a doubt, yes. So, thanks again, everybody, and we will see you next week. Have a good one, man.
Good night.